recommendations to County Executive Isaiah Leggett.
This is an action plan.
An action plan the 19-member task force developed over 6 months to strengthen the county's nighttime economy for residents and visitors in a variety of ways, from improving arts and entertainment offerings throughout the county to making it easier for businesses to locate here. The final report includes 32 such recommendations. One of the ideas is to create a concierge service that promotes customer service.
The thrust here was to make it easier for businesses that want to locate in Montgomery County, and especially businesses that are nighttime economy businesses, to make it easier for them to get here, to start their businesses, and to successfully operate.
Already, county officials report the task force's work is inspiring change.
We've already started recommending that some of the items in the report move forward now.
So we're talking about modifying some of the restaurant licenses, creating a license that maybe is more like a tavern license, or allow people to have entertainment late night.
Other suggestions include amending the noise ordinance, encouraging more housing options, expanding the frequency of late-night transit service, creating more urban parks guidelines, expanding the Safe Ride program to all weekends, and increasing funding for business improvement districts. The goal? To make the county more attractive as a destination.
People have said to make Montgomery County more hip. Well, we'll accept that. I don't think that that's a bad term. But for us, hip means an awful lot of things. More attractive to live, to work, to play, to raise a family, and for all ages.
I got to say to the task force, you guys really rocked it.
You can find out more about the task force's final report online. Hundreds of people attended the grand opening ceremony of the Wheaton Volunteer Rescue Squad. The new state-of-the-art 29,000 square foot facility will even house a community hall. Lorna Virgili has the details.
A truck was pushed into the station, opening the doors to the newly built Wheaton Volunteer Rescue Squad headquarters in the corner of Georgia and Acola Avenue.
This station will strengthen emergency services and resources to residents in the Wheaton area and to all residents in Montgomery County who rely upon prompt response of our highly trained fire rescue personnel to their emergencies. This is a great day for Montgomery County Fire and Rescue and the Wheaton community. This station represents a long tradition of the collaborative public-private team effort that serves our community so well.
The groundbreaking was 16 months ago, and the station is now the fourth opened in the last 7 years.
We've completed the project. We've completed it for a community that well deserved it. If you look back over the last few years, we've built a large number of fire stations, built a large number of police stations, because our reflection of what it means to have the public safety that this community needs. We've increased substantially our police force, and we're increasing the size of our fire and rescue services as well.
Stations, equipment, and personnel in the locations most needed to reduce response time. But this firehouse is also part of the $68 million invested by the county to revitalize Wheaton.
Wheaton has been waiting quite a bit for some incredible enhancements, and this is one of those days where I feel very confident that we are on our way.
It is so good to see this station finally here and open in the size and with the equipment and the technology that allows it to be a fully modern station and to have the capacity to increase the number of calls that it can make.
Just this calendar year, the members of the Wheaton Volunteer Rescue Squad responded to 10,600 runs. In Wheaton, for County Report This Week, I'm Lorna Virgili.
Topping the Montgomery County Council's agenda this week, the sixth in a series of updates on remediation work at the Silver Spring Transit Center. This latest report has all repairs except for the latex modified concrete overlay completed this winter. The overlay is scheduled to be applied over a 6-week period once the winter weather breaks, with a completion date expected in May of 2014.
Well, no one is pleased, okay? I mean, people are so frustrated they can barely see straight. But given where we are in this moment in time, What we're hearing is the earliest we can expect it to be done is late May, early June, and then a month of review by WMATA. So we could be really July 4th before we see this open. We don't know. What we do know is that people are working collaboratively together, and we hope this nightmare is going to come to an end soon.
But at least there's good news around the collaboration with WMATA. That was a real important piece that had to be resolved. And yes, our Inspector General is also looking into things. And so, of course, if there's something that he needs to share with us, most likely it would have to be in closed session until such time as he completes his investigation and then produces a report that then is public. We're not there yet, but obviously as soon as that happens, that is our process, and that's how we'll handle it.
Well, I think we have a very good plan now that we're implementing. We will have all of the repairs that are required to be done this winter. There is a concrete overlay that must be applied after that is completed. Unfortunately, you can't apply that overlay until the weather is at least 40 degrees or higher. But all of the things that we've seen in the past, I think those things are being resolved or have been resolved up to this point. I believe that we made the right decision to more extensively look at this challenge, to make certain that we have the resources available to address those concerns, and all the contractors aligned to do so.
The City of Rockville's 64th Mayor and Council were recently sworn in at the F. Scott Fitzgerald Theater. Rockville 11 caught up with the city's newly elected officials to find out what some of their priorities are for the next term.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the 64th Mayor and Council of Rockville. Please stand.
Great day, and you heard all the good, energy and comments, and this is going to be a wonderful council. I'm very much looking forward to working with all 4 council members. We'll be talking about more school construction funding for Montgomery County that will then reverberate to Rockville. Rockville Pike Plan should be coming to us soon from the Planning Commission. We've got to continue to work on Phase 2. We've got to continue to work in our neighborhoods to ensure that we're doing everything we can to help them.
This is a great start. Mayor Newton had a terrific speech. I think she set us on a great course for the next 2 years. I'm very excited. I think the first thing that we have to take up is the charter changes. We have 2 good data points on this, the report from the Charter Review Commission and then the results of the advisory questions that the voters voted on 2 weeks ago. We want to have a really good substantive public hearing on that and then make up our minds.
I am truly feeling humbled, excited, can't wait to serve the residents and everyone in Rockville, but humbled and awed at the responsibility and entrust given to me in this election. And I can't wait to start serving. As I had said while I was campaigning, I'm looking forward to championing services for seniors, seeing where there are gaps, where there's duplication, how we can make outreach to seniors. Another thing that I'm concerned about and want to make sure is that we have sustainable budgets, not just for today, but for tomorrow and the next several years.
I am very excited and very happy that today has finally come. It was a long campaign, but now the real work begins, and I'm very much looking forward to serving the people of Rockville. I think there's going to be a number of important issues that are going to come before the mayor and council this time in terms of the Rockville Pike Plan and having a good vision for that, but there's some new initiatives that I hope that we'll address, including around environmental issues and in terms of services as well for residents.
Well, there's a little unrest in the city, and I want people to come together from all neighborhoods, and I'm the first African American woman to be elected, so I want people to look at the city for the diversity that we have here. When you have an election of so many new council members, there's always those items that didn't quite get completed, and that's going to be my first priority, seeing what's on the plate to look at right away.
This is our opportunity, and together we will do great things. Thank you.
When we come back, we'll show you what all the excitement is about at Montgomery College. And we'll take you to a new dairy in Mount Airy. County Report this week. We'll be right back.
There's a reason why area law enforcement are out enforcing pedestrian and traffic safety laws. and preventing killer pedestrian crashes. Be alert. Be street smart.
Are you sure they can recycle us, Clamshell?
Hey, Dome, we're on a new recycling postcard.
I can't wait to make a new start. Maybe I'll be a red carpet at a big premiere.
And I'll get to paint the White House.
Shh, here he comes.
Now you can recycle more plastics in Montgomery County, including #1 PET plastics such as clamshells, deli containers, trays, lids, domes, and cups.
We're in!
For more information on recycling, contact the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311. The wait is over. Recycle more plastics today.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. History was in the making this week at Montgomery College, and MCTV's Michael Brown was there to witness it all.
November 19th will go down in history as one of the most exciting and highly anticipated days in the long history of Montgomery College. The anticipation began over a year ago when the college announced it was going to a unified one college model. That meant that all three campuses and all the athletic teams would be competing under one common set of colors, one nickname, and one mascot. At the time of the announcement, MC unveiled its new colors, purple, black, silver, and white. Soon thereafter, the Raptor was chosen as the college's new mascot. But no one knew what the Raptor looked like or even what it actually was until November 19th, when MC held a day-long celebration to reveal their new mascot. And what a day it was. Students, faculty, and staff enjoyed a party on the Rockville campus as the clock counted down to the mascot reveal celebration. Radio station Hot 99.5 was on hand, rocking the campus and giving away concert tickets. There was food and all sorts of purple and silver giveaways. And then in the main gym, the excitement was ramped up with videos about the Raptor, MC's long athletic history, and a salute to the MC athletic teams by MC's president, Dr. Darian Pollard.
I'm pretty pumped up about this. I think it's exciting about this moment in the history of Montgomery College, but also what it says about our athletic program and these phenomenal scholar athletes who stand behind me and the others you'll be meeting here today.
The moment finally arrived and the new mascot was revealed to the packed house. The Raptor got to entertain the crowd at his first athletic event, a basketball doubleheader versus the men's and women's teams from Nova. And to top off the night, two great games for the Raptors. The nationally ranked MC women's team won 81-63, and the MC men's team knocked off the Nova men 89-72. Making the new mascot very happy and finishing off what will certainly go down as one of the most exciting days in Montgomery College history. For County Report This Week from Montgomery College, I'm Michael Brown.
There is so much preparation that goes on behind the scenes of an election here in Montgomery County. Hours of training and setup to make sure each vote is cast without a hitch. The county employs a staff at its Board of Elections in Gaithersburg, but there are 4,000 county residents who volunteer to serve as election judges, and without them, putting on an election would be next to impossible. Susan Kennedy has this story.
We're very, very thankful that we have a core of judges that have worked with us for years, some 20 or 30 years. We have families that have worked together. So those individuals come back and, you know, they reach out to us, you know, is it time? You know, what do I need to do? But we probably recruit about 1,200 new individuals for each election.
The Board of Elections recruits judges from all political parties. You have to be a Maryland registered voter, at least 17 years old with permission from a parent or guardian, and speak English. Each judge is paid $150 for a day's work and $30 for a day of training. And Board of Elections staff work diligently year-round to recruit prospective judges for upcoming elections. Over the years, the program has become more flexible to meet the demands of volunteers with busy schedules. Marilyn Emery has been a judge for 12 years.
You know, I just thought it would be a way to give back. I think it's important for folks to volunteer and be part of the community, and I thought, you know, it's one day every 2 years or every 4 years, depending on how often you work the elections, and I thought it was just something that I could do.
We sincerely appreciate your service and thank you for your outstanding commitment to the citizens of our county.
Recently, the County Council recognized the election judges for their efforts in a proclamation. Wood says that expression of appreciation meant a lot.
4,000 people are serving 650,000 Montgomery County voters. Unfortunately, most of the voters, I don't think, are aware of what goes into the election. You know, they don't know how much time and effort.
Just put it in here?
Put it in there.
All right.
And so it was really encouraging to have the council say, you know, we recognize what you're doing, and they're the ones that are going sort of above and beyond.
The Board of Elections is currently recruiting election judges for next year's gubernatorial primary and general elections, which will be held on June 24th and November 4th. If you're interested in becoming a judge, visit the Election Board's website. Montgomery County is home to the first new dairy in 60 years. Woodburn Creamery is open for business with a retail operation of fresh, local, and non-homogenized cream products in a sustainable farm that's part of the county's agricultural reserve. Montgomery County Executive Isaiah Leggett was on hand for the grand opening of the creamery at Rock Hill Orchard in Mount Airy.
We have 93,000 acres in the ag reserve. But in order for us to maintain that, to increase that in the future, we need that next generation to come up with innovative and creative ways in which to sustain it. And this provides us with that opportunity to do so. Given our rich history, given the hard work and leadership that we provided, given the incentives from the state and everywhere else to make this happen, I think we found a model that really we can follow through on and make certain that we sustain farming for years and years to come.
Woodburn Creamery is the first all-pasture robotic milking facility in North America. For now, they're bottling milk and preparing cheese. Eventually, they'll produce yogurt and ice cream. The new state-of-the-art Equipment, Maintenance, and Transit Operations Center recently opened in Montgomery County. Tom Pogue joins us with more details in this transportation update.
Hi, I'm Tom Pogue, Community Relations Manager for the Department of Transportation. Here's an update from Montgomery County. County Executive Leggett recently celebrated the opening of the new Equipment, Maintenance, and Transit Operations Center in Rockville. This is part of his Smart Growth initiative. It will relocate county facilities to create a transit-oriented urban village around the Shady Grove Metro Station. The new Operations Center consists of 12 buildings and the largest salt barn east of the Mississippi. The complex was designed to achieve an Environmental Design Gold certification. It has a host of innovative features, including reuse of rainwater for toilet flushing and bus washing, solar panels, and green roofs. The facility is named for the late Dave Bone, who served as Ride-On Senior Planner from its creation in 1973 until 2000. He was the chief architect of Ride-On's service philosophy and route design. Mr. Leggett also announced the acquisition of 40 new clean diesel buses. Now, more than 75% of Ride-On's bus fleet runs on clean diesel, hydroelectric diesel, or compressed natural gas. For more information, go to montgomerycountymd.gov. We're working to keep you moving.
When we come back, we'll find out if these cardboard boats can float. And then we'll hear from a master storyteller at the Community Stories Festival. Stay with us.
In Montgomery County, nearly a third of pedestrian collisions occur in parking lots, and a significant number cause severe injuries. Avoid becoming a statistic. Pedestrians don't get run over. Walk first, text later. Take out the earbuds. Don't assume drivers see you. Drivers don't run over people. It's illegal to hold a phone or text while driving. Slow down. Don't assume pedestrians see you, especially when backing out. Heads up in parking lots, because safety is everyone's responsibility.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. Some Springbrook High School students probably won't forget this science lesson for a long time. They were recently instructed to use science to build, float, and race boats made entirely of cardboard. It's harder than you might think. MCPS TV has a story.
Will a boat made entirely out of cardboard float in water?
That's the question 100 students from Springbrook High School set out to answer. They have been learning about force, acceleration, and mass in their integrated and applied physical science class. And to help bring those concepts to life, the students were asked to build a boat big enough for 2 people, entirely out of cardboard, and then race that boat the length of a pool without sinking.
I wanted to get them away from the classroom setting, away from your typical just lesson plan, and really give them, engage them in a project.
We've really been focusing on for this year is making science real and taking the quotations out of science. And we want to provide the students with hands-on experiences. And so we felt like the best way to do that was to bring them out here, let them actually test to see if the science that they were applying to their boats actually worked.
The outcome? Out of a total of 12 boats, 3 boats successfully completed the race.
Our team, we pushed it to the limit. We worked hard on our boat. We strived, but we came out champions. We won.
I, from this experience, learned that teamwork is really important, and listening to others' opinions is important also.
I learned how to build stuff that I never knew I could build, and that was really awesome.
Docs in Progress recently hosted its annual Community Stories Festival, which showcases our local community through the power of documentary filmmaking. This year's festival included salons, workshops, and screenings that took place in Silver Spring and Tacoma Park.
We've been showing films about Tacoma Park and Silver Spring, and had a salon about hometowns and how documentary filmmakers relate to them. So this is really an amazing 5 days just for people to come together as a community and see themselves in a new light.
The storytelling workshop was led by master storyteller David Hunt, who brought the community together at the Silver Spring Civic Building.
How do we gather people up and create safe and oftentimes sacred space for people to take off these masks we're wearing all the time and let the humanity come out and play with each other? And we do that a lot of times through the use of story, to share who we really are, our hopes, our fears, our dreams, our desires, our stories of our woundedness and success, all through story.
The 5-day festival culminated with documentary screenings at the AFI Theater. You can find out more about Docs in Progress by visiting its website. It's a holiday tradition. The Garden of Lights officially opens on November 29th at Brookside Gardens. Here's a sneak preview of what you can expect this year.
Our annual Garden of Lights winter walk-through holiday light display will begin right after Thanksgiving. If you haven't been here before, let me tell you, it's a spectacular event. Visitors will enjoy walking through the gardens with close to 1 million colorful lights, all shaped in imaginative displays. Everything ranging from giant flowers to animals, an 11-foot giraffe. We even have a mythical sea monster that we call Nessie. At the conservatory, we'll have a miniature train exhibit running through a holiday display of poinsettias, flowering plants, and evergreens. And then also up in the visitor center, there are volunteer musicians performing every night of the show. If you have been to the Garden of Lights before, then you know that this is a wildly popular event. We get on average between 40 and 50,000 visitors each winter. So if you'd like to avoid some long lines and maximize your visit, I've got some tips for you. Tip number 1, come early. The gates officially open at 5:30, so be on time and maybe even a little early, but you didn't hear me say that. And that way you still have a chance to get home and have plenty of time for the kids to do their homework. My second tip is come during the week when the admission price is a little bit lower. Normally, the weekend price is $25 per carload of people, but during the week, the price goes down to $20, and the lines definitely aren't as long. And then finally, my third tip, if you'd like to really save some time, you can enjoy a light dinner here at the Garden of Lights. Our concessionaire will be selling soups, sandwiches, chilies, hot cocoa, coffee, tea, and of course some sweets. So come to the Garden of Lights and enjoy all that we have to offer. Please check our website for details at www.brooksidegardens.org.
When we come back, we'll take you to the Black Rock Center for the Arts in Germantown, where the spotlight was on the Monty Award winners. And then you'll meet our Pet of the Week. Don't go away. County Report This Week is coming right back.
Now's a great time to register for Montgomery College's spring semester classes to make sure you get the classes you want when you want them. Choose courses from more than 130 majors and programs offered at our campus locations and online. You can register today online or at any of our 3 campuses. With winter weather on the way, now's the time to sign up for MC Alert. Receive college closing, delay, and emergency information via text message and email. The service also sends important information about Montgomery County weather and traffic events. Come out and support your Montgomery College Raptors. Men's and women's basketball seasons have just started, so make plans now to root them on. Schedules are posted online at montgomerycollege.edu/athletics, and you can follow the teams on social media for the latest news.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Sonia Burke. The 28th Annual Monty Awards attracted a big crowd to the Black Rock Center for the Arts in Germantown. This year's theme, A Night in the Spotlight.
And the Monty for the best music.
There were 33 community contributors recognized at the Monty Awards, representing a wide variety of categories, from arts and humanities to sports programming.
Everyone is a star tonight who's recognized at the MCM Monties.
Every year it gets even more glamorous.
This is the biggest night for us of each year. We have hundreds of volunteers that come produce content for us, and so this is the one night a year we all kind of get together and really celebrate all the great volunteerism that's part of MCM.
Volunteer Jerry Simon picked up one of the night's biggest awards, the Bill Randolph Award, which recognizes a volunteer with the most service hours in the past year. Also, MCM's executive director presented the Bruce Adams Award to Monica Costa for her dedication to community service. Another new award this year, the Monty for most popular blog on the MyMC Media website. Photographer Phil Fabrizio walked away with that trophy for his post about the Quince Orchard High School football team.
It's a great evening out, and it's just nice to watch and learn what people really do and how they utilize MCM to take advantage of their skills and really highlight what their love is.
MCM's Emmy Awards, essentially, and it's like the best event. This is the night that we put all of our volunteers in the spotlight.
It's really important to honor the good work that our volunteers are doing for the PEG channels here in Montgomery County, and I was just happy to be here and help celebrate.
For all of us that volunteer, this is the Academy Awards. This is it, and tonight the categories were so special, and the winners absolutely deserved it. I congratulate each and every winner tonight.
You can find a complete list of all the winners on the MyMC Media website, and look for the awards ceremony broadcast on Access 19 and Montgomery Channel 21 in the near future. It's time to introduce you to our Pet of the Week. Kathy Stanhope joins us now from the Humane Society with a beagle named Sam.
Hi, this is Kathy Stanhope with your Pet of the Week at the Montgomery County Humane Society. And this week we are here with a wonderful guy. This is Sam. He is possibly the world's sweetest beagle. He's just about 8 years old, and he's really looking for a forever home. I understand that he's tolerant of other dogs, but there's a good chance that he might like being the only dog in the house. I don't know how he is with cats, but he's probably good with kids because beagles are very, very tolerant of kids and very good-natured. He's a sweetheart. He's a neutered male. He loves long walks. He probably would like to cuddle up on your lap, too. He wanted to get on my lap when he first met me, but when I said down, he got right down. He's very, very calm and very sweet. In fact, this would be a wonderful dog if you have an elderly parent or a grandparent that's looking for a companion. This would be the dog for that situation. He's just so calm and nice, and all he wants is an occasional walk and a more than occasional belly rub. He's a great dog. Come visit Sam at the Montgomery County Humane Society off Goody Drive in Rockville, or visit us on the web at www.mchumane.org, or give us a call at 240-773-5960. Sam would love to go home with you.
With that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. We invite you to check out our open data site where you can review and analyze all sorts of raw data, from county employee salaries to restaurant inspection reports. Check it out at data.montgomerycountymd.gov. We'd also like for you to like us on Facebook. Join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Sonia Burke. Thank you for watching.